Here's a pro tip to making Halo levels. If you really must use a soft kill barrier, you should probably make sure that people can't just run through it. Your reward? A Scorpion tank. Thanks to MathGuy42 on Twitter for that tip. Thanks for that. This is solo legendary Spartan Ops. No deaths. The no deaths is the big point here. I'm RC. This is my channel. I do Halo videos and stuff. I kind of like it most of the time. This is episode 3, Catherine, and this is chapter 1, the VIP, on the map the Quarry. Basically, it boils down to shooting a few guys, and then doing that trick, as you saw, getting a Scorpion tank, and laying waste to everything. You're supposed to kill him, apparently, but he just runs away too early, so you have to wait until kill him later. How this is supposed to play out: you're supposed to come down here with your DMR, your plasma pistol, your ammo perk, maybe a regen field or something like that. You're supposed to go where that objective is. Make your way up there. They're going to drop some enemies on your head, and then you're going to slowly make your way over to where the Scorpion tank is, and there's going to be enemies defending that area, and you're going to have to kill them. Yeah, make it much simpler than that. Just clear out these first few enemies, so you can get close to that little mesa. Close enough at least to trigger the first objective. And then that means the enemies that come in slightly later will actually follow you to the area where the Scorpion tank is hiding. That death barrier, because you've sort of done the objective in the wrong order, that death barrier will always be there right until the end of the mission. But that doesn't matter because you don't need to go through it. You stick down that other end of the map for the remainder of the mission. Some snipers up on my left, but if you're quick you won't have to deal with them. So I can just jump up here, trigger the objective, and then run for the Scorpion. Yikes. That could have been my head.
Miller, that Phantom's getting away. No, hey, no fair.
So if Parg Vol or whatever he was, if he can play unsportsmanlike, I'm going to be unsportsmanlike as well. You absolutely need the infinite sprint perk to do that. You don't have long enough sprint usually, you only get 4 seconds. Turn on the infinite sprint. It's one of the ones you can unlock. I can't remember when you unlock it. Mobility it's called. Put on mobility and then just sprint all the way through. And you've got still like a margin of 1 or 2 seconds. And then like the most powerful vehicle in the game is yours. See those little red chevrons moving slowly towards me? These sniper towers are actually invincible as well. Oh, good shot, if I do say so myself. So now you have such a powerful vehicle, this level will not last very long. There's at least 2 other Scorpion tanks there. Everybody can run through it if you want. Somebody might as well stay back and clear up some of the enemies that are sort of coming down from the mesa. Somebody else makes a beeline for the Scorpion tanks. Ah, I'm not getting him. To be fair, it is pretty long range that.
Nice work.
See, even Palmer thinks that was a pretty good trick. She said, "Nice work."
I see Parg Vol snatch a considerable number of UNSC assets. I'd like to recover those if we can.
Don't see why not.
So Dalton's all pissy that the UNSC stuff has got stolen by the Covenant. So we get the joy of having to recover it, which basically means just using the Scorpion tanks until they can send in a Pelican.
Lots of movement nearby, Commander.
Be ready, Crimson.
Scorpion tank's too slow to do that move, so you're going to have to get out there and do that. Other than that, it's pretty simple. And then that's one of the triggers you should have hit, and then these enemies should have been there before you got in the Scorpion tank, and you should have to make your way through them to get to the Scorpion tank. Obviously it's much easier this way. Got infinite ammo, you've got like 2 replacements at least. As long as you don't accidentally destroy them. Some of the angles are a little bit tricky on some of the enemies. But it's very easy this one. One of the few times you get to use a Scorpion tank as well. Get to use the Mantis loads, but a Scorpion not very much. Haha. Beam rifle. I think that's gonna do anything against me. Do have to go hit this objective.
Crimson, do me a favor
I'm
and
done.
take down any bad guys. I don't appreciate UNSC tech being stolen.
So the Covenant steals some UNSC tech, and then we try to steal it back, and then they get all pissed at that, especially seeing as how we were trying to make a beeline for one of their like lieutenants or something, and then they send a bunch of Covenant in to try and kill us. But now we've recovered the Scorpion tanks. That's really not a good idea.
Here comes the party, Crimson. Grab some ammo and dig in.
If you're quick, you can actually destroy these phantoms, and you don't miss, of course.
Give him hell, Crimson.
Like that. Much easier with multiple tanks, of course. Can't really take out these guys fast enough though, on your own. These Wraiths aren't even very good shots, are they? Wraith Destroyer Master complete. Wow, that's how much Spartan Ops I've played. Explosions. Thought this was actually a pretty fun mission. I would have liked it if we had a little bit more sort of vehicle variety. Get to shoot different stuff. Sort of if they made you move around in the Scorpion tank maybe a little bit more. It was very shooting gallery, this mission. Oh, my treads are getting stuck on this box. Not good. Where are the brown dots on the brown background? There is something immensely satisfying about exploding things. This main cannon on the Scorpion tank was one of the things that was really nailed really well in Halo 4 actually. The Halo Reach one was pretty awesome, but I think this one is actually even better. can actually see some icons on my HUD. There's like sniper rifle, railgun. I wonder what it's like to play this mission like that. That could have been a Vidmaster challenge or something. I wonder if you even have enough ammo. Maybe I'll try that one day. Once I've caught up with all of my Spartan Ops that I'm behind on. A bunch of these snipers that come down actually drop down into the valley. Some of them do, not all of them. And the rest of them sort of all congregate up near the boxes. Why they think that's a good place, I don't know. What they should have done is drop down at these cliff sides that are all surrounding this valley. That would have made them slightly harder to take out. So after a very slow start, it actually starts to pick up. Yeah, come on, bring it. I love the smell of plasma in the morning. Not much to it, and it's even easier when there's more of you. Try and see if you can destroy every single phantom before they drop off any enemies. You do have to coordinate a little bit for that actually. You actually have to be quite good to nail it from long range. I mean, they do come straight down at you at this valley, which is a huge tactical mistake. Oh, dodged at the last minute. Still dead. What you really miss from these ranges though is the sort of sounds of them screaming in pain and stuff. That sounds really awful when I say it like that, but you know, like the elite's going wah, or the grunts probably more like that. When it's just like artillery range, it can get a little monotonous, despite how awesome this is. Why they decided to drop down there, I will never know.
Clear the area, Crimson. Scorched earth policy here. Last few targets.
Spartan Palmer just said we have a scorched earth policy here, so I'm to kill everything. But I'm pretty sure that's the policy all the time. When Palmer runs on up, scorched earth policy is always necessary. That was terrible. Never mind. There we go. Done. Relatively short. At only 15 minutes.
Dalton, give Crimson a lift home?
Of course, Commander. Pelican on the way now.
Yay! We recovered the UNSC gear. So we can destroy the Covenant more than we already were. Yay!
Infinity, this is Dr. Owen at Galileo Base. Dr. Owen, hello?
Emergency beacon activated.
Next episode we're going to Galileo Base. Just got a radio call from them.
Saddle up, you're the rescue crew.
Finally, you here, man? Chat's complete. see what the time is. 14 minutes 24. 113 kills. Most of them in the Scorpion tank. No deaths though. That was the point. Next episode is going to be Galileo bis. So I'll see you then.